QSC, good evening. This is Whiskey Hotel 6 India opening up the Emergency Amateur Radio Club net on Tuesday, March 25th, 2025. My name is Bob and I will be your host for tonight's net. This net meets Monday through Saturday at 19:30 local time on the Link DEM repeaters, except certain holidays and when the general membership meeting is held on the third Thursday of the month, which was last week. The purpose of this net is to familiarize and train radio amateurs in general net operations for public service and emergency net settings. This net also provides participants with the opportunity to check radios and signal coverage. This net is open to all licensed radio amateurs. We especially welcome our newly licensed hams, those visiting us from abroad, mainland or abroad, and our friends on the neighbor islands always. Resetting the repeaters. This is a directed net. All traffic should pass through your host to access net control. For clarity check-in, we encourage the use of ITU phonetics. The use of the word break should only be used to interrupt regular net operations in the event of an emergency. All repeaters in this system work on input CTCSS or PL tone of 88.5, except Peacock Flats, which I think is still at 103.5. Please allow a short pause of 1 to 2 seconds after keying your mic before you speak to allow for internet delays between the linked repeaters. Net control is now standing by for stations with emergency priority or time-sensitive traffic. Call now. You may break in at any time. Nothing heard. We'll first take check-ins, followed by a roundtable led by net control. To check in, please advise me of your call sign using ITU phonetics. Name, if you're mobile, shorter time, have an announcement, or have no traffic to share with the roundtable session. Now taking check-ins from mobile stations and stations short of time, please.
Hotel 6 Hotel, short of time, no traffic. Thanks for being net control station tonight, Bob. Take care. This is AH6H.
Alpha Hotel 6, Victor Golf, Joe. On the 9-8, short of time, no traffic. Thanks, Bob. A86VG.
Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Romeo Kilo. This is Joe, short of time, no traffic. Thanks, Bob. WH6GRK.
This is Kilo Hotel 6, Mike Oscar India, Bernard. Short of time, no traffic on the 88 tonight, Bob. Thank you for taking that, and your signal's loud and clear tonight. KH6MOI.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Echo Charlie Golf 7 on the 680, short of time and no traffic. Thanks, Bob. WH6ECG.
WH6GRT.
This is WH6I and the EARC evening net for Tuesday, acknowledging the following mobile and short of time station check-ins. Hotel 6 Hotel Bula, Hotel 6 Victor Golf Joe on the 9-8, Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Romeo GRK, WH6 GRK Joe, Whiskey Hotel 6 MOI Bernard on the 8-8, Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Charlie Golf Evan, and there was double there, but I picked up the second call sign from WH6GRT. Thank you. I'll go another round asking for mobile stations and or stations short of time, please.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Tango Sierra Whiskey, Ruben on the 880 machine this evening. I'm short of time and no traffic. Mahalo for taking the net. This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Tango Sierra Whiskey.
Acknowledging Whiskey Hotel 6, Tango Sierra Whiskey, Ruben on the 8-8. Haven't heard you here on Tuesday night for a while. Welcome back. Excuse me. Now taking check-ins from stations with announcements. Do we hear any? Can I hear any stations with announcement check-in, please? Nothing heard. This could be a short net. Now looking for check-ins from newly licensed or visiting stations or neighbor island stations, please.
Whiskey Hotel 6 Charlie Yankee Delta Joe, Pukalani, Maui on the 6-8, no traffic. Good evening, Bob.
This is a Kilo Hotel 6 Hotel Golf Stand in Makawa, Maui on the 8-8. No traffic. Thanks, Bob, for taking the net. Have a good rest of the week. Kilo Hotel 6 Hotel Golf.
Whiskey Hotel 7, Quebec, Paul on the 6-8 machine from Molokai. And thanks for taking the net, Bob. WH7QQ.
Your host for the Tuesday evening ERC net. Acknowledging the following neighbor island check-ins. Whiskey Hotel 6 Charlie Yankee Delta Joe on the 6-8 from Maui. Good strong signal as usual. Kilo Hotel 6 Hotel Golf Stand, also from Maui. A good signal, very clear, strong audio. Then Whiskey Hotel 7 Quebec from Molokai. And your audio was a little bit soft, but otherwise everything was clear and very readable. So good signal there. Anyways, let's go for I'm now looking for check-ins from low-powered stations. 8 watts or less, please.
Net control, Whiskey Hotel 6 Bravo Lima, no traffic, short of time. On the 6-8 repeater, Whiskey Hotel 6 Bravo Lima, clear.
Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Charlie Yankee. This is Randall from the 6-8 in Wamanalo. Thanks for taking the net. WH6HCY.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Bravo Romeo. This is Dario in Kunia on the 8-6 repeater. I'm running low power tonight on the new radio because I believe I bought the wrong power supply. I have no traffic tonight. Thanks for taking the net. WH6HBR.
Acknowledging the following low-power check-ins, all with good signals, and Whiskey Hotel 6 Bravo Lima on the 6-8, Whiskey Hotel 6 Hotel Charlie Yankee Randall on the 6-8, and Whiskey Hotel 6 Hotel Bravo Romeo Kunia on the 8-6, run low-powered, but you got a pretty good signal. It's just a hit of a hash in the background of your audio. Otherwise, that's pretty good. Excuse me. Now, I'm going to try to look for check-ins from specific repeaters, starting with the North Shore repeaters. If you're on either the Peacock Flats or Kahuku repeaters, please check in now.
This is November 0 Sierra Echo X-ray 5 watts Maka Kilo Joshua, short time, no traffic, and 0 SEX.
W6I ERC Evening Net here, acknowledging November 0 Sierra Echo X-ray Joshua. Audio is a little bit weak, but very readable. Thank you for checking in. Now looking for any additional check-ins from the Windward repeater over there, the 146680 repeater.
Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Papa Zulu Joe in Coney on the 680, no traffic. Mahalo Bob, W86 GPZ.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Zulu Papa Tim in Kailua on the 680. No traffic. Thank you, Bob. WH6 GZP.
Acknowledging Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Papa Zulu Joe in Kaneohe, and Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Zulu Papa Tim from Kailua. Now looking for check-ins from South Shore repeaters, either Frank Fossey Municipal Building 146980 or the Diamond Head repeater 146880, please.
Whiskey Hotel 6, Delta Whiskey Foxtrot, Todd, with a weather report for the roundtable there, Bob. WH6DW on the 146.98.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Yankee Delta, Christian Pro City on the 98. Got no traffic for you. Thanks for the net. WH6 GYD.
K86LK, Perry, got traffic for the net. K86LK.
Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Whiskey Uniform, Steve on the 98, no traffic, W86GWU.
Kilo Hotel 6 India, this is Mike on the 88. No traffic, Bob. Thanks for doing the net. K86I.
Whiskey Hotel 6, Alpha Charlie Tango on the 98 tonight. No traffic. Thanks for taking the net tonight. This is Timo, WH6 ACT.
This is November Victor 2 Tango NV2T on the 88 machine. No traffic tonight, but amazing signals from Maui and Molokai. Really tickles me. And thanks for taking the net tonight. Nice to check in.
This is WH6I, the ERC Evening Net. Not sure I caught all of those, but I'll tell you what I did catch. Check-ins from the South Shore repeaters. Wichita 6 DWF. Todd with traffic for the round table, specifically a weather report. Then there's Wichita 6 Golf Yankee Delta, I believe Christian on the 98. Kilo Hotel 6 Lima Kilo Perry. I think I caught you as having no traffic. There was a little bit of confusion there. Then Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Whiskey Uniform Steve. Then Kilo Hotel 6 India, Mike on the 88. And then there was Whiskey Hotel 6, I think, Alpha Charlie Papa. Come back in a moment, tell me if I'm wrong. And then there was a very surprisingly scratchy station that may be coming in from Outer Island, perhaps Molokai. I think I heard November Victor, but then the signal faded and there was there's a lot of scratch there, and I did not catch your call sign. Specifically you, that last station, can you come back and tell me your call sign a couple of times so I get it right?
Yeah, Roger, sorry. Coming in with a handy talkie from Niu Valley on the 88 machine. I thought I'd make it, but I guess not. Call is November Victor 2 Tango, November Victoria 2 Tokyo. And just trying to make it with a handy talkie to see if we have the coverage in there.
WH6DW, correction.
Ed, with your...
Thanks a lot there, Bob. Kilo Hotel 6 Lima Kilo Perry. I believe he's going to come in with a surf report. So put him down for the round table. And the last station is James. November Victor 2 Tango. WH6DW.
Thank you. Okay, correction. Kilo Hotel 6 Lima Kilo Perry. Understand that you, thank you, Todd, for the relay. You have a surf report, and it's putting you down for the round table. That'll be just a couple of minutes from now. And then there was the last station that I had problems picking up, and maybe it's just my ears tonight. That's another correction from Todd. He tells me it's November Victor number 2 Tango. James. I can't quite describe exactly what's off on your signal, or at least from my viewpoint, but may just be my location. But anyways, thank you for your check-in, and thank you, relay. And looking for check-ins from the leeward repeater, 146860. Repeater, please.
This is November 1, Victor Alpha, Rich on the 86 tonight. I have no traffic, N1VA.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Romeo Oscar, Allen out Neva Beach on the 86. No traffic tonight. Thank you, Bob, WH6GRO.
This is Alpha Hotel 6, Mike Uniform. Good evening, Bob. This is Bob in Makiki. I have no traffic, AH6MU.
W6I and the ERC Evening Net here, acknowledging check-ins November 1, Victor Alpha Rich on the 86. Actually, all these guys are on the 86. And Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Romeo Oscar Allen. And Alpha Hotel 6, Mike Uniform, Makiki Bob. At this point, I'd like to switch over to the round table. I will take more check-ins. If you don't think you had it, gave you enough of a chance, I'll give another chance for check-ins after the round table. But for right now, let's go with weather report from Whiskey Hotel 6, Delta Whiskey Foxtrot. Todd, go ahead, please.
Well, aloha and good evening there, Bob, and everyone else on net. WH6DW. Well, let's start off with the surf. The surf is on the way down. So they did not renew the high surf advisory that was in place. And also they did not renew the small craft advisory that was in place. So that's good news. Currently, right now, it's fair at 74 degrees. Dew point 66 degrees. Humidity 74%. And winds out of the north at 7. And we're looking at nice sunny conditions for the rest of the week. That's good. Although, if the winds continues to slow down, we could have cloud build up in the afternoons and dump a little bit of rain here on the town side like it did today. And it was funny, I drove to the other side of the island and they had beautiful weather on the other side of the island, but we had rain over here. So, and let me reset here real quick. And by the way, I have no idea what Perry was going to offer to the net tonight, but he did an awesome surf report, and I'm sure for the last 5 minutes he's been scrambling to come up with a surf report. Yeah, I did that intentionally. Anyway, he did such a great job last night. I just had to hear it again. So thanks a lot there, Bob. WH6DW up on the 146.98.
Thank you, Todd. W6I ERC Evening Net, and I'm going to call on Kilo Hotel 6 Lima Kilo Perry and ask if you have anything at all for the roundtable.
We just have one announcement. I'd like to remind everybody of the Emergency Preparedness Fair and Amateur Radio Field Day being held this coming Saturday, the 29th of March, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Mililani Hawaii Stake Center. Off of Mehiula Parkway across from the post office. Just to give you some ideas of what's going on, at 10 a.m. we'll have a presentation on sanitation, how to do number 2 when the throne doesn't work. At 11, we'll have natural disasters of Hawaii. At 11, how to deal with your e-waste by Battery Bill. 11:30, American Red Cross on the hurricane preparedness and preparing foods for your 14-day kit. Haima on preparing for emergency disasters. And from 1 to 2, we're going to have Kyle Pace. He's going to talk about financial preparations for emergency. And we're still in the works, but it looks like we're going to have a special speaker coming in from the mainland. I won't announce it yet until I can confirm it 100%, but at 1 o'clock, we'll have a presentation on All-Star and Ardent Mesh for all the ham radio guys. Some of the displays we'll have is the EARC will have amateur radio display outside. We'll have Battery Bill, Haima, we'll have the DEM, HECO, Board of Water Supply left us some papers, but nobody will be there. American Red Cross will have a display. We'll have a display on food preparation and gardening and first aid. And let's see, and that'll about take us all the way to the end of that activity. So I'll take a break. I'll come back in at the end and give you a surf report. K86LK, back to net.
Well, thank you for all that great information, K6LK. Could you say again the location where this is going to be, please?
Location is located in the Mililani town. So if you come up the freeway from town, just take the Mililani cutoff and head into the Mililani town center. Don't turn at the town center, just follow the road back to Cam Highway. And right before you pass the last stoplight, before you get to Cam Highway, take a left and the church is right there. Just pull in the parking lot and you found it. It's right adjacent to the post office, the Mililani post office. So the physical address is 95-1039 Mehe'ula Parkway in Mililani. And if anybody has any trouble finding it that morning, you can find us on the Wahiwa All-Star repeater at 147.270, negative shift, and a PL tone of 100. And we'll be also monitoring the DEM repeater, so we can give you some help if you get lost. K86LK, back to net.
Great information. Thank you, Ferry. K6LK. Okay, this is EARC Evening Net, W86I, here your host with the microphone at the moment, asking for any more check-ins, or does anybody else have something for the roundtable? If so, you can just drop your call sign, but if you're going to check in, please give your call sign and name, please.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Echo Tango Echo, Brian and Iea on the 88, no traffic. Whiskey Hotel 6, Echo Tango Echo.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Alpha Charlie Tango, Timo on the 98 repeater tonight, no traffic. Thanks for taking the net, WH6 ACT.
Alpha Hotel 6, Whiskey India, Carl on the 86 from Salt Lake, no traffic. A6WI.
Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Charlie Mike Julian on a 900, no traffic, WH6HCM.
Acknowledging Whiskey Hotel 6, Alpha Charlie Tango on the 86, and before that, it was Whiskey Hotel 6, Echo Tango Echo. Be advised, you audio a little bit weak, and to have a little bit of buzz there on your signal. And after Whiskey Hotel 6, Alpha Charlie Tango, there was Alpha Hotel 6, Whiskey India, Carl on the 86, and then Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Charlie Mike Julian on the 900 repeater. Congratulations on working that repeater. Now looking for any additional check-ins, or anybody have any comments or anything with the to add to the round table before I close the net.
Hotel 6 Golf Romeo Kilo question.
Hotel 6 Golf Romeo Kilo, go ahead with your question, please.
Yes, sir. I'm just working on Echo Link, and I was wondering what the call sign was for the repeater that I can reach on Echo Link.
Okay, 36I. I don't know that offhand, so I'm going to throw that out there. Does anybody have an answer to that? If so, drop your call sign, and I'm going to... Anybody?
Alpha?
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is November 1 Victor Alpha. None of the repeaters on this network are hooked into Echolink. I'm not sure exactly why that is. I've been told that it has to do with security concerns. But I spend the summers on the mainland, and I really wish that we had an Echolink link to this repeater system so that I could check in from time to time. Anyway, that's my understanding. No echo link on this set of repeaters. This is N1 VA back to net control.
6i here. Anybody else have anything else to add?
86LK with a surf report.
Yes, LK, Hotel 6LK. Well, first I'd like to ask, Hotel 6 Golf Romeo Kilo, I guess that's the best answer we can come up with. There aren't any echo links on any of these systems that we're using at the moment. So, sorry about that. Meanwhile, Hotel 6 Lima Kilo Perry, please go ahead with what you got for us.
Okay, man, you guys make me work hard. This is actually a true story. I was doing a kitchen in the back of Hawaii Kai Valley in those two high-rises up on the very top floor for a retired Navy admiral. And I thought this job was going to be a pain in the rear end. He sat there all day and watched us work every day. And then one day I was getting ready to go home. I read he had a certificate framed on the wall, and he received an award from the Navy brass for saving a nuclear submarine from a tsunami on Kauai. So one day I was working, I was eating lunch, so I asked him, so tell me the story about that certificate. And he goes, well, we were there on R&R, and he said 3/4 of the boat was off seeing beautiful Kauai, and they had a tsunami come in. And he said by the time they got the notice, they couldn't track down these sailors, so he said all we had time for was to get the submarine underway. We didn't even have time to take off the mooring lines. We just ripped them off, and we headed out the channel. And he said, I won't tell you how fast a nuclear submarine can go, but we were going as fast as we could, and we made it to the last channel marker, and the submarine stopped going forward. That's how much water was coming in, but he saved the submarine, so that was a big wave. Okay, for the surf report, Ho'o Maluhia Reservoir, located in Kaneohe, on the windward side of the island. The surf report is flat, and Lake Wilson will be flat, and the Nuwana Reservoir will be flat. So for those of you guys who like flat water surfing, you're all good to go. Nothing else to add there. Doing a wonderful job on the net. K86LK, back to net control.
All right. Thank you, LK. Let's see. I'm going to WH6I with the evening ERC net for Tuesday, and coming up on the time when we usually get swap and shop. So I would like to close this net, but first let me ask, are there any more check-ins, comments, or questions before I close the net? This net. Here, with no more check-ins, comments, or questions, this is WH6I, your net control station, closing the ERC nightly net for Tuesday. We'd like to thank all stations for checking in and participating this evening. We have 33 check-ins, and that's above average for Tuesday. Join us tomorrow night for another ERC net session, same time, 1938 HST, and these same frequencies. So at 20:02 local time, I'm Peters back to normal amateur use. Till next time, aloha, 73, have a great night. WH6I, clear.
QST, this is Kilo Hotel 6 India. My name is Mike, and I'm substituting for Frank, Kilo Hotel 6 Charlie Delta Oscar, with his evening swap and shop. The swap and shop meets every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. on the 146.88 repeater and on the link repeaters. In addition, the swap and shop is online on the www.40meter.net website under links, equipment. The purpose of the swap and shop is to provide Hawaii's hams with a means of buying, selling, or trading their amateur radio equipment. Items may be listed on the swap and shop by calling Frank, Kilo Hotel 6 Charlie Delta Oscar in Honolulu at 808-988-7474, 808-988-7474. 6274, or you can email to drfyoung@hawaiiantel.net. All items listed will be allowed to run 4 weeks per quarter of each year. Exceptions will be considered, such as Silent Key estates and hams who are moving, at which time the ad will continue till all items are sold. We ask that only licensed ham operators list their items on the Swap and Shop. The first listing comes from Reno, Kilo Hotel 6, Quebec Hotel. Reno has a ACOM 1000. It's a HF amplifier, 1200 watt tube amplifier. He's asking $2,300. He has another item, SPE Expert amp, 1.3 FA with inboard tuner, solid state, 1300 watts maximum. He's asking $2,800 or make an offer. He also has an amp supply, LK500 NT, no tune, and it has two 3500Z tubes with Peter Dell transformer. It has a separate filament transformer. Needs work, make an offer. His next item is a Peter Dell transformer with separate transformer, make an offer. And the last item Reno has is a ICOM 7610 HF radio with new finals, tuner board, new LCD, and he's asking $2,700 or make an offer. Reno can be reached at 1-808-398-7274, 808-398-7274. Next listing comes from Delwyn, Kilo Hotel 6, Delta Charlie. Delwyn has a Zegu X6100. It's a HF 50 megahertz radio, full mode. It puts out 5 watts with an internal battery and 10 watts with external battery or power supply. He is the original owner with less than 1 year and is still under factory warranty. If interested, please contact Delwyn at 808-265-6268, 808-265-6268, and this item he's asking for $400 or best offer. Next item comes from Derek, Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf, November Kilo. He's in Hilo, Hawaii. Derek has a Digimode 4, and it's for a G90 Zegu. He used it for FT8, but his radio stopped transmitting, so he's selling that. He's asking for $75. Brand new, it would be $100. Derek can be reached at 808-938-4120, 808-938-4120. Last listing comes from Michael, Kilo Hotel 6, Mike Lima, and it's a wanted item. Michael is looking for a APRS weather station. If you have that item, Michael's looking for it, please give him a call at 808-375-0949, 808-375-0949. In addition to that, Michael is given opportunity if you're interested in hosting a WinLink radio email gateway station. He may have some items to donate to help you get started. It's a great network, but they're looking to expand the coverage with more gateway installations. Again, Michael K6ML, his number is 808-375-0949. That's all the listings we have for this evening. thank you for listening to the Swap and Shop. The Swap and Shop is now closed. Again, if you have any listings and you wish to put them on, please contact Frank, Kilo Hotel 6 Charlie Delta Oscar, at 808-988-7474. Thank you all for listening. Everybody take care. Stay safe. Sending back the frequency back to normal amateur use. K86I. Clear.